Samantha. Brick says that every home in Britain should have one. You misery.
I think we're living in extreme times, aren't we, Philip? And extreme times call for extreme measures. And I know you think, oh, things happen. I think we are highly, because they're all little incidences. For example, me in the homes I've lived with over the years, I've had graffiti daubed on my wall by a 10-year-old. I've had my letterbox vandal, and you think, oh God, get
you need a sonic weapon to defend yourself.
You don't know when it's going to happen again. You don't know if the incidents are going to escalate. You don't know if they might try and break in 5 years' time, because no one is putting the brakes on their behaviour. And it's not their fault, it's the parents' fault. But if the parents aren't doing anything about it, I totally
do you think this teaches a good lesson? I mean, if the way that you fight this then is to go, right, okay, here's a great lesson. So the parents aren't dealing with their behaviour, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to show them the best way to deal with this is to do something that's going to hurt them. That's a good lesson, isn't it?
We're living in a society where we are putting kids at the focus of society, and it's, you know, everyone else, you're second place to our children. And that isn't a good message. It isn't a good message for the future or for society, I don't think.
Well, in case anybody doesn't know what it actually sounds like, we obviously the noise that we're talking about is audible only to certain generations, to youngsters. So we've ranked it up so that everyone can hear it. So this is in our audible hearing range, and that's what it sounds like.
I mean, that is.
So if you change that, you change the pitch, and gradually it disappears to us. We can't hear it because we're too old, and you can only hear it if you are a child. Right, we can stop that now. Thank you very much, Tim. And it is just stopping and playing out, surely.
I think it's utterly barbaric. I mean, if we have got a problem in this country at the moment, it's that children aren't playing out enough. Not that. So we've got all the problem with obesity. That's because children are inactive. We've also got the problem of children not being able to create good functioning relationships with the adults because they're stuck in front of a smartphone or an Xbox. What we want is children playing out, and children, when they play, they are noisy, and it's not something of our times. Adults have always complained about children making so much noise, and children have made lots of noise.
It's about boundaries. Children need to respect that they live in a society, in a neighbourhood, in an environment with other people, and they need to respect them.
I think most children do. They do. I think I take that slightly hysterical view that all children are dreadful. The children that I come across actually work very hard. No, it's not. And there are some children that are naughty, and there are some children whose parents don't do their jobs properly. However, the vast majority of parents work very hard, and children now, there's huge pressures are put upon them. They have to work very hard at school. They're tested at school. There's all sorts of pressures.
You have to take the good and the bad.
But this is indiscriminate.
Yes, of course you do. I've got three children. I discipline them a lot.
You just can't.
However,
they have to respect they live next door to childless couples. They have to know their boundaries. When I grew up, I lived in a terrace house. There were couples either side of us. We knew when we could play out, and we knew when we
But these children will be at school most of the time. These children in this family, so they can't be playing out 24 hours a day.
So this is indiscriminate. So you've got the rowdy, naughty child, assuming that you're one of the people that agrees that this would be a good plan, but you've got the noisy, rowdy child on one side of your garden, and you've got the delightful child who plays quietly in the garden with her dolls on the other side. You switch that on and nobody can play out. And if you switch it on and the neighbours have got one and then someone else has got one down the road, you end up with this corridor of noise that children can't go out.
I think that's a really extreme view, Philip, and I think if someone is pushed to the end of their tether to buy that and install it in their home, there's obviously something seriously wrong in their street.
Yes,
they can't go to the police.
They haven't tried.
They can't talk to their teachers. They obviously can't talk to their parents, because I bet you they would have tried to talk to the parents and they've been met with the usual, you know.
Well, what's usual? When you say that's usual, do you think that's the response of all parents? Is that what all modern parents do when they tell their parents?
Because as you say, a lot of them do work, a lot of them are time poor, cash rich, and it's far easier to just let their kids run riot.
That is such an absolute knee-jerk reaction. That's what modern parenting is like. Most parents do a very good job in a very difficult circumstances, and most parents that I come across, actually, when their children are badly behaved, they pick them up. And
do you have children, Samantha?
I have stepchildren. Yeah.
Right, but not young children. Were they older when they came to?
Well, I had to be even more careful, Philip, because I had to respect the boundaries that the mum and the dad wanted to put into place. So, and boundaries.
Were they older when they came to you?
When I first met my stepson, the youngest one, he was 9.
Right. Okay. So
stepson. So he was playing outside and getting it to.
What would your neighbourhood put this in? Because the thing is, it's all relative, isn't it? One person's noisy garden is you wouldn't have cared.
I wouldn't have let it get to that point, Holly.
Yeah, but what you think?
Your neighbours
boys playing football and kicking a ball, somebody might find the noise of a ball being kicked without the screams, without the noise, just frustrating. So you don't know what level. I mean, that could have happened to your 9-year-old. So how would you have felt?
We've got, well, I can only, as you're asking me about my own neighbours, I can only talk about them, and we've got a really good relationship with them.
But if they did,
of course we've addressed it with them straight away, and quite severely probably.
But some children are badly behaved and some adults are badly behaved. And perhaps in this situation you've got two quite badly behaved adults who've just taken this as their means of dealing it rather than all the other options that were open to them.
All right,
I think this is Emperor syndrome. It's going to kill Britain.
Helena says this is
children
terrible.
will kill Britain.
The little Emperor syndrome.
They're plagues, they are children.
Maybe they vandalise your letterbox because you're the miserable woman down the road.
Let's have a look what you guys have been saying. Helena says this is terrible. Could this device not damage their hearing? Robin says I don't see a problem. People use them for dogs. And everyone seems to think that's okay. Emma, if only a child can hear the noise, how does an adult even know it's there? The child could be irritated for hours and not tell their parents. Chrissy says kids will be kids. They make a noise, so what? We were all kids once.
Thank you both.
Thank you. I imagine those comments are going to be fast flowing.
I would have thought so.
So with anti-child gadgets aside,